Hi, I'm attorney Shiobhan Olivero, and today we're going to talk about knowing your rights and how to protect yourself if you are encountered by law enforcement. So first, your rights. You have the right to remain silent, and if exercising that right is what you want to do, and it should be, then you should say so immediately, clearly, and out loud to law enforcement. You have the right to refuse to consent to a search of yourself, your car, your home, and your cell phone if law enforcement asks for consent without a warrant. If law enforcement has a warrant, then they have the right to search. You have the right to an attorney and legal counsel. Ask for one immediately. If you're not under arrest, you have the right to calmly end the encounter and leave. So what should you do in an encounter with law enforcement? Be polite and remain calm. Be truthful. Do not lie. Do not give false information or documents, and do not give them a false name. You should prepare yourself and your family in case you are arrested. Do not intentionally hinder or interfere with law enforcement's investigation. And do remember as many details of the incident as you can. If you're stopped for questioning by law enforcement, stay calm. Do not argue, resist, or intentionally hinder the police or their investigation, even if you feel they're violating your rights and even if you are innocent. Ask them if you're free to leave. If so, calmly leave. If you're under arrest, you have the right to know why. Calmly and politely ask law enforcement why you're under arrest if they haven't told you. If you wish to remain silent, and again, you should, make sure you say so. Say it clearly and out loud. You cannot be punished for refusing to answer questions by law enforcement. You do not have to consent to a search of you, your car, or your property if police do not have a warrant. Police may, however, conduct a pat-down of your person and your clothing for police safety to do a check for weapons. If you are arrested, do not resist arrest. Even if you feel it's unfair, immediately ask for a lawyer and then tell the officer that you want to remain silent, and remain silent. Remember, if you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to you. Immediately ask for a lawyer, remain silent, and do not talk until you talk to your lawyer. It may not be right away when you get your lawyer, but you will get a lawyer appointed to you as soon as possible. And I can't emphasize this enough, to use your right to remain silent. Do not try to give explanations, and don't try to give excuses. You should save all of this information for your lawyer. Remember, everything you say to law enforcement will be used against you later. Memorize phone numbers for your family or friends so that you can call someone if or when you are arrested. Most likely, law enforcement will not allow you to call from your cell phone, so you need to have someone's number memorized. And when you do call them, do not talk about the arrest or the facts of the case while on the phone with your family or friends, even to complain about being arrested if you feel you're innocent or the arrest is wrong or unfair or violating your rights. Simply advise the person that you were arrested, advise them of the bond amount, and how they need to bond you out of jail. Remember, the phone call that you make from that jail will be recorded. Things to remember about encounters with law enforcement. Remember that charges cannot be fought, challenged, or beaten on the street or while you're being arrested. Charges must be challenged in court. Hiring a really good attorney is very important. Do not physically resist officers. Don't challenge them, argue, or otherwise be combative or rude. This will only hurt your case in the long run. Write down and remember as much as you can about the event, and call a lawyer immediately. If you are unable to call, have a friend or family member call a lawyer. If you know a lawyer that you want to hire, make sure you have their number saved in your phone and ask your family or friends to call that lawyer. Knowing your rights will protect you. Know these rights to protect yourself, your case, and your freedom. You use the information here to make sure that you don't make a mistake when encountering police. If law enforcement wants to speak with you, remember, call a lawyer first. Don't speak to law enforcement without a lawyer present. If you find yourself in a situation with law enforcement, we are here and ready to help. You can call us immediately to help assist you with more information. If you've already spoken to law enforcement, give us a call so we can look at your case and how we might be able to assist you. We are always here to help. You can call us at the number below. Stay safe, and we'll talk to you soon.